I was driving down 565 after spending a week in Israel and in Palestine. Walking into a restaurant in Palestine, a young man who was waiting on tables said to me, "Are you the congressman from Alabama?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Apollo 40." And I was absolutely stunned that he was interested. He was certainly too young to have been around when it happened. But the international reputation of Huntsville, our manned spaceflight engineers, the scientific community, has an international reputation. It has an international draw. And for the children sitting at those tables over there who really don't understand it yet, it's going to encourage them to be all that they can be and more. Getting off the plane, the young lady behind me was on her third trip to space camp, coming out of Florida. Sometimes we are so close to what we have here in North Alabama that we don't realize the significance of it. It's absolutely amazing how many people know about this little bitty part of the world and how well we are received internationally. Thank the scientists, thank those who've gone on, thank those whose shoulders we've stood on for this day and many days to come like it. And with that, one of the gentlemen, the true Southern gentleman who have made this possible, Lee Sintel, would like to come and say a few words as well. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be back on the grounds of where I worked for 10 years to see yet another major achievement be launched. People like Ralph Petrov and Fred Ordway and Ed Buckby and others have been celebrating the Saturn V rocket for more than 40 years. They never, and General Capps has found yet a new way to make it such a great symbol of achievement and artistic undertaking. As General Capps said, next summer is going to be a great summer for Montgomery and for the entire state of Alabama when the Star Wars exhibit opens and the entire Southeast pays attention to Huntsville yet again. And having this major rocket wrapped in a most unusual way will be just a giant exclamation mark as people arrive for that exhibit. I'm sure there's still some engineering challenges ahead of how you take about, I don't know, about 10 miles of fabric and wrap it in strips or however it will be done. But if any town can do it, the hometown of Martha Pullum can certainly pull this off.
You know, this just kind of reflects on our community. We've got an international community here. Huntsville represents 144 nationalities who live right here in Huntsville. And that's what Jennifer's whole project is about. I remember hearing about her project in New York, seeing her tree project down at Panoply, and it's something very, very exciting that brings a focus back to Huntsville, to our international presence, and to what all we have internationally. And we, both of us, are saying it's a great project, and we're here to support it and do everything we can. The city of Huntsville is already has committed to 5 panels, 1 from each council district, 1 from a school from each council district. Sandra Moon is going to be finding a school down in her area to put a panel on. So we want to commit to some of the first 5 panels that can make this project a success.
And Jennifer, we in turn in Madison will also commit to that. I applaud you for your vision, and I think that's one of the key things is what this project stands for. You know, a lot of folks are visual learners. I know I am. Everything I have to do is on my whiteboard. But sometimes you have to see it to understand it and know that you can make a difference. And you have to dream, but you also have to see. And the beauty of this is not only will it be here, but a website will also give folks a window into why someone felt it was so important to buy a panel and express what they considered was their vision. So we fully support this as mayors, and we look forward. We know it will make a difference in the state of Alabama and again in North Alabama's tourism next summer.
The job of a university and a community is to bring smart young minds to the community, to be the intellectual focus of the community. And Jennifer is emblematic of that. Occasionally we also hire smart old minds to come to the community as professors too, and we're doing a good job of that. The University of Alabama in Huntsville is here in large part because of the space program. And that same Dr. Werner von Braun, whose intercession with the Alabama legislature saw the forming of our university, has meant that we have been able to partner with the space program in Huntsville for many, many years. The U.S. Space and Rocket Center, through its space camp, has brought many students to our university to pursue their dreams. Likewise, much of the research that is done at the university has helped with the Space and Rocket Center, with the software that's used in the simulators that the young students see when they come to space camp. And so this is just one other example of the partnership between the University of Alabama in Huntsville and the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. But what's different is that this is not the partnership in the typical way in engineering and science and in business, but a partnership between the liberal arts and the scientific and engineering community. And that too is what a university is all about. It is finding new partnerships, new ways of looking at things, and new ways of stimulating the next generation of young men and women such as that group over there, who we hope in 10 years' time will also be bringing new minds, new ideas, and fresh vigor to this community.
Oftentimes, the Convention and Visitors Bureau is asked, is there anything unusual or unique or different going on from a media standpoint? And I would say we have something very big to be telling the rest of the world in our upcoming media releases. I want to thank Jennifer for coming up with this idea and bringing it to Huntsville, the U.S. Space and Rocket Center and General Caps for allowing it to happen. And we're going to have a banner year in tourism next year with this wrapping of the rocket and also the Star Wars exhibit. So we're very excited about the coming year. The U.S. Space and Rocket Center is already the state's most visited attraction, and next year is going to be even better. Thanks so much.
Anybody is able to participate in this project. We have schools, organizations, special needs groups, anybody, universities can participate, individuals can participate, and then children can participate. We want to focus our attention in doing this as productively and special and reach out as much as possible globally.